Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm Cerise here, and for today's video I have my Miss A $1 haul makeup video. So all of the products I'm using today were $1 from this website called Miss A. So I'll link the haul down below. I brought a whole bunch of stuff and it was all $1 off this website. So let's get started. So out of the products there was no primers or anything, so I will actually prime my face just real quick. So this is not the $1 thing, this is my MAC Fix Plus, so I'll just quickly there we go. So I got a CC cream here. So this is brand Sante. This is brand Sante USA Magic Skin Beautifier CC, and it doesn't have a shade on it or anything. Oh, shade 8. This is shade 8 here. So it actually, I did open it on my haul video and it seems way too orange and dark. So I'm just going to get my same Sante powder and I'm just going to put a little pile on top to see what I'm dealing with. So if you can see there, it is a very dark orange shade. So I've got a beauty blender. This is also from the website. This was $1. I've pre-wet it as well. I'm just going to kind of, oh, this stuff's so sticky. Ooh, and I'm just gonna, it's very orange. I'm just going to kind of, oh jeez, it's very orange, it's very orange. So I'm just going to kind of put this on my face. The beauty blender, I can't tell if the beauty blender is not that good or if it's this kind of CC cream that's just kind of, it doesn't smell weird. It doesn't smell like anything strange. So I'm just going to get it off, but it's so thick. It's like a thick paste sort of thing. Like, look what's going on. It's just not the right color at all. Oh god. I've kind of rubbed that in. I didn't spread it very thickly because it was like too dark for my skin, but I mean, it's gone on there okay. It's not super bad or anything. It doesn't look super gross or anything. If anything, I just look kind of tan, which I kind of dig. So this is the beauty blender there that I've used, and just works like a normal beauty blender. So that was a good $1 haul thing. So this is the AOA Studio Wonder Cover in shade Light Ivory. So this is what I'll be using as concealer today. See, this is more like a good concealer shade for me. I should just put this all over my whole face. But it doesn't smell super bad or anything. Hopefully. And it's pretty easy to go on. I wonder what the coverage would be like. Now, note, I will be using my own brushes from, like, after I use the sponge to blend my concealer, because all the brushes weren't $1 and I was like, oh, I'm not going to buy them if they're not $1 because I already have a million brushes. There's no point buying them if they are not going to benefit me. Okay, so I'm just kind of putting it up here. I'm actually seeing this concealer and thinking it's very dark. I think we will see just how ridiculous I look, because I'd normally be this shade. So like if I went to the shop or brought something online, it would normally be a light kind of ivory shade. So that was the Wonder concealer there. So let's just see how good it blends out. I ain't mad at this. It's blending out not too bad, actually. Like, for $1 you can't really, like, I mean, you can go wrong, but if you want to try makeup for the first time, this would be a good product, this Wonder concealer, because it has blended out quite nicely. Like, don't get me wrong, it's like drying really quick, so I'm like, oh my god, like quick, I gotta buff, but it's still like blending a little bit. Like, it's probably a bit thick, like it's definitely like super coverage, but this beauty blender is working really well. My hand's getting real sore because I'm trying to buff it so quickly because it is very thick and it's drying, and I'm like, god damn it. Ugh. It's drying. It's drying very quickly. Oh no, my eyes is drying. Let's just use this bit again. I need more room. Oh god. Okay, so if you're putting on the concealer, make sure you use it in very small quantities and on one place, like, so you can work on one area at once, because that just, like, it looks so orange, because that dries very quick, so you haven't got much leg room to kind of mix it around. But yeah, now I will do some powder. So this is the Santé Mineral Compact Powder, and it's just like kind of a light, well, hopefully light powder. So I'm just going to use this sponge that's there. And oh my god, this is so cakey. Oh my god, I'm so cakey right now. It's like I'm wearing some kind of sheet mask of like powdery disgustingness. I'm so orange. Like, I feel like that CC cream is kind of like oxidizing, and like, look at my face compared. I look like an Oompa Loompa. But that's okay. I mean, at least I know now that the CC cream does work. It's just very oxidizing, and yeah, maybe it's not for me. But, I mean, this is a video to try it out, to see it. I mean, it's just a shame that I've got the wrong shades, really. Okay, so that's the powder there. It actually didn't do a bad job. Like, it has definitely sealed everything in. So I'm not mad at it. It's just that, like, the powder is more probably my colour, but I'm just thinking I'm a bit orange looking because of that CC cream and because of the concealer. But that's okay. That is alright. Alright, now, I am going to use the contour palette that you guys saw that I was obsessed with. Because, I mean, look at all of these crazy colours that they have there. And it comes with a brush, so I can actually use the brush from this. So yeah, this is actually $39 down to $1, so I'm like super impressed. So I'm just going to get this dark shade here as a bronzer. Just kind of put that there. It's good because it's got a mirror so I can see everything. It's actually going on really nicely. See? It's like quite a nice chiseled contour. And I quite like this brush. It's nice and fluffy. I would say even if you just spent $1 on the website and just got this contour brush, like, and just got this contour set, that would probably even be worth it, because this is really, really good. Like, I'm stoked with this purchase. Stoked. And it's got everything in it. It's got highlight, banana powder, whiter powder, like, all the colours there. This colour is like for me. This is a good one. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to grab one of my brushes, and I'm just going to get the banana shade here and just kind of try and brighten under my eyes just so they're not so violent looking. And I'm just going to chisel that contour a little bit more. Chin just under here, like that. Now I'm going to dust off this brush, and I'm going to get the highlight shade here, and I'm just going to see how good that is. See how shimmery it is. So it's got like a little bit of shimmer to it, like a very, very hinty kind of shimmer. And this pen, like, the contour kit has a lot of fallout, but that's like with most contour kits. So what I'm going to do now is, because I actually got a highlighter set and a blush and highlighter trio, so I don't like that that's not as intense, so I'm going to try this super intense one here. So I'm just going to get another brush, and I'm going to, I got two blushes, so I think I'm going to use this pink kind of blush here instead. So I'll just kind of put that on there. Pigmented how? Just kind of put it here. But then it's like a not going on my face. Pigment. Oh, there we go. I see it there. I see it there. Okay. On this side. See, the rest of the makeup's really good, but it's just a shame about the base, because the base is like orangey. So now I'm just going to get a highlighting brush, and I'm just going to get this highlighter here, and hopefully this adds some kind of glitter to my face. That's way better. That is really nice. So this set was $1, and this is a blush and highlight. I think that the blush just looks a little bit too pink for me. I got this mainly for the highlight, but I am not mad at this highlight at all. This is really good. If you just want it for a highlight to practice with, it's only $1 and it works. And now I'm going to go on to the brows, so I'll just bring you a wee bit closer. See, it doesn't actually look too bad so far. Like, you know, there's the highlight, which is quite nice, the bronzer. It's just that my face is like a little bit orangey, a bit too orange for my liking sort of thing. So I'm going to get this brow pencil here. So this is the Clean Color retractable brow pencil. So it's got a wee brush, so I'll give my brows a wee brush. And then here is the brow pencil here. So let's have a look. Oh, it's very soft and pigmented. Holy crap. Oh god. Okay, you guys need to get one of these because look at that. That is insane. Just for $1? I'm actually impressed by all of it so far, except the the foundation and the concealer, but if you had your own of that, I am not mad at that. I think that that's really good. Look at that. That's insane. That is so dark. Like, it's worked like almost too good. That's real crazy. That's insane. And now I've got a Famous Brows Tinted Brow Mascara, so I'm just going to give that a jam. So here it is here. This is in shade... It doesn't say, but it's this color. I think I picked the medium brown one, so let's have a look. Oh, got a little bit. Ooh. See, I got a little bit like underneath, but I'll just wipe that off. Shit. Oh man, that's really, really intense. Let me just clean up my brows a little bit. That is really amazing. That is like more hard out than Benefit's Gimme Brow. Because look how hard out that's like holding them there. Like you can see that they are like brush backed, slicked, like ready to go. So that is the brows done there. Like I'm just really impressed. It's really terrifying. And then I've got this bad boy here. It is the Amuse Eyeshadow Quad. It is the 9590. I think this was color 3. And it's got all of these amazing shades here, which I am dying to try. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with this shade here as my transition shade. And I'm just going to put it on my crease. I don't know if my my makeup's too dark and you can't actually see it, or if it's just not coming up, but it's definitely getting pigment on the brush, so I might just need to use a little bit more because I put that damn concealer in my eye bits. So I've definitely got the product there, as you can see. Oh no, it's definitely going on, it's just my eye is almost that shade. Okay, so now I'm going to get a blending brush again. And I'm going to try this dark kind of shade here as my outer corner shade. So I'm just going to dip it in there. As you can see, it's on there. Oh yeah, she's got some pigment. She's got some pigment. I think a good thing about this quad here is that it's just a good mixture of colors that you could do like kind of mini eyes with, so that's why I was really excited to get this one. And because it's like pigmented as hell, and it was $1. It was $1. Remember guys, it was $1. It's a flat kind of swipey brush. It's already got a bit of like stainage on there, but that's okay because I'm going to be using that kind of shade anyway. So I'm just going to use this orange shade here, and I'm just going to put it on here. So this isn't very pigmented, this orange shade. But if I slap it on there enough, it might do something. Okay, so that orange was kind of a flop. And didn't really work. Oh, no, it kind of did. It kind of did a little, like a faint, like sheer kind of orangeness. just kind of wipe the fallout out of my face. Not looking too shabby. Now I'm going to get this sparkly shade in the middle, and I'm just going to pat that onto my eyes. So I'm just going to get it on my brush, and I'm just going to pat it on to the middle. Oh, that is very nice. That would have been a really good highlighter as well. Like if you got it and just wanted to use it as a highlighter. Essentially, eyeshadow is just a highlighter. I am not mad at this eye look. Not at all. And then I'm going to get the dark brown here. This shade here. It kind of looks like a grey brown. And I'm just going to put that in my, like underneath my eyelashes here. And then I'm an idiot and I only got a blue eyeliner, so I'm going to try it anyway. So this is the Cerise1307 pencil eyeliner, and it's blue. And I'm just going to put it in my waterline, I suppose. There's definitely colour coming off it. Yeah, it's like a subtle little blue. So I just realized that my camera stopped recording. And I just used the Famous Lash Mascara, and I am so impressed by this. I'm really annoyed that it missed this whole segment because it went on amazingly. It's really hard to get off though. It did smudge under here, and as you see, I've tried to like slam some powder in there so you can't really notice it because it's not like, it must be like waterproof or something, but it's completely like awful to get off your face, but amazing to put on. Like this is the brush applicator here, and I'll just brush it a bit more on my eyelashes, but I am so like, look what it's done. It is just like amazing because I only got one mascara and I got this one because it's like a cool as color, so I was like, I need this. But honestly, this mascara is really good and I think I'm going to use it like all the time. So I have two options for lipstick today. I have a liquid and a stick. Now this is the liquid and this is the stick, so I think I'm going to go lipstick and then put the stick on top. I think that could work. So here is my mouth. I'm just going to, this doesn't sound like anything. Oh, it goes on like a dream though. Oh shit. Yeah, it's got that lolly smell. So, oh yeah, the mascara, what I didn't say before, the mascara has like a lolly smell. It smells like kind of like strawberry candy that you get at like arcades. It's really weird. So that is the lipstick there. I'll just zoom out for you. So that is the lipstick on, and of course the whole face, which I think I do look a bit orange, but that's actually not that bad. Like compared to my hand, it's kind of like, girl, what are you doing? You look like a fucking Oompa Loompa. But I'm not actually that mad at this makeup look. I like the eyes, I like the lips. I'm kind of waiting for it to dry down so I can actually put this on. This little like nude kind of lipstick, because I really like the colour, see? It's like a really, really nice colour. But I think for the time being, this is nice. So that is the look there using Dollar Makeup. I'm a real big fan of, well, let's show you the ones that I loved and the things that I didn't love. I loved this eyeshadow quad. I think it was really good. The fact that it went on so nicely and the shimmer just goes on so beautifully, and I get the same effect with the palettes that I use. My Jeffree Star palette, I get the same effect. My Shanice O palette, my Morphe palette, I all get the same effect of colours. So I'm really, really insanely impressed with this, especially for the price. Like, no, all of this is $1, so that's why I'm like super impressed. I really liked the Famous Brow product and the brow pencil, which is both Clean Color brands, and also Clean Color brand this mascara. I really liked that. I think that was really good. I actually really like this liquid lipstick as well. I think it's a really pretty color, one I can see myself wearing all the time. Makes my teeth look nice and white. So I ain't mad at that either. I also really, really, really extremely am obsessed with this contour kit. I think that this is amazing value for $1. I really liked it. Even if you just get that and no, like, you know, highlighters or anything, you can still do stuff with your face just for $1. And then I also really liked this real cheap ass blush. You can see it's cheap as container. Really liked this blush. I really loved this highlighter in this. The blush, I don't know if I'd be able to pull off as it is very pink, but I do like the highlight in this. But if you're just wanting it for the highlight, I'd say it is still worth it. But after seeing me use it a few times, I think that it doesn't look that great. If you can like see there, it just doesn't look that nice anymore. But yeah, the powder, it worked. It definitely did work. It had lots of coverage. I personally wouldn't use it again because I like my soft kind of high end. This kind of felt like cake, plastic kind of makeup to me. And so did the CC cream and the concealer. They weren't bad, but I just found that they, you know, this was way too thick to be working with on your face. This dried too quickly and it just all felt like cakey kind of makeup. Like I feel like I could go on like some kind of play and be in front of all these bright lights and no one would be able to tell that this was like think that this is my face. Like I'm not normally this shade. I'm actually not that mad at, oh, and the sponge I really liked. The sponge was amazing. But I am, oh, my lips dried down too. Oh, my lips dried down so I can use the lipstick. Okay. It's kind of the same colour, so I'll put that underneath, see? So pretty much the same colour. You can tell like I have like a theme of nudes, but I just put that on there. But it was $1, it was leopard print, I had to get it, and again, this was the Santee range, which that is what a lot of the face products were. I really enjoyed my dollar haul. I think that I got a good haul. Most of these things I will definitely use again. Like I'll definitely use most of these products, just probably not these three. And 3 out of 32 products that I brought, what does that tell you? Like for 3 to only be a flop and the rest to be a success, like the hell, like that's amazing. Like I'm just really super impressed, and I'm I'm shook. I'm very shook that this has worked so well. Like I mean, my face looks like how I'd normally do it. Doesn't look any, like, obviously it looks a bit darker, but with the help of like bronzer and stuff, doesn't look as orange. But I do think that I need to take it off, as I do feel super orange because these are my hands. Stuff. I actually got makeup remover wipes that I will use. Okay, so now I will show you these makeup wipes, which I have actually used already, and I think that they are amazing. Like, look. Oh god, it worked so well though, but like, look at the difference. Hang on, I'm gonna remove like half my face so you can see the difference in the removes half my face. Alright, are you ready? That is the difference of colour. Holy shit. It is very orange compared to my actual face. Look at that. Oh, but like, like, and these wipes are amazing. This is just one wipe. I'm like, those brows are just not, let's do that feather brow trend. There we go. Those brows are just not coming off. Oh, my mascara. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Tell me what your favourite thing was from down below. I can't work out if it's this eyeshadow quad or if it's the contour kit or even like most of this other stuff. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe wherever the subscribe button is, or click on the bell so you can be part of the notification squad. Which, I'm like, what do I even call my squad? Like, what? Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!